Hi, welcome to the Pre-Snore History Hub. This video is all about the Royal Society. So who actually were the Royal Society? The original Royal Society were a group of scientists, doctors and philosophers who began meeting in the mid-1640s to discuss promoting knowledge of the natural world through observation and experiment. They were originally known as the Invisible College. The desire to explain the world in secular terms led to a big increase in the number of experiments being carried out. The motto of the Royal Society was Nullius in Vibra, pictured on their coat of arms to the right, which meant take nobody's word for it. Scientists wanted to talk to each other about their new discoveries and share ideas. This led to the founding of the Royal Society. The Royal Society's aim was to promote and carry out experiments to further the understanding of science and encourage argument over new theories and ideas. In 1662, the Society received its Royal Charter from Charles II, who had a keen interest in science. The Royal Charter was a document from the monarch granting a right to power to a particular group. This therefore gave them a royal seal of approval and therefore more credibility. In 1665, the Royal Society began publishing their scientific journal called Philosophical Transactions. When it was published, it consisted of letters, experiments, and observations by other European scientists. This allowed for a vitally important platform from which scientists could share their work. Pictured to the right is the current home of the Royal Society in London. The Royal Society made it possible for physicians and scientists to assess and study each other's research. The book was also encouraged to be written in English rather than Latin to ensure that it was accessible for everyone. So let's have a look at some of the key discoveries made by individuals that were members of the Royal Society. So in 1648, Van Helmont claimed that digestion happened because of stomach acid rather than anything to do with the four humours. In 1665, microbiology is born when Antony van Leeuwenhoek sees little animals under the microscope, the first sightings of microorganisms. The Royal Society repeats his observation. Also in 1665, Robert Hooke developed a more powerful microscope and published a book called Micrographia of images on his findings. In 1676, Thomas Sydenham published Observationes Medicae, stating that diseases were separate from the patient rather than being caused by something the patient did. In 1714, the first English account of inoculation against disease appears in the Philosophical Transactions. The fight against smallpox in the West begins, ending in global eradication in 1979. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the Pre-Snore History Hub.